What is going on, guys? This is Bushido and I welcome you in the second part of my gameplay of Metal Gear Solid 2 Sons of Liberty. Even though the name here is different, it's called Substance. It's actually Sons of Liberty. It's called Substance because it's a version that has been released like 1 year after the original game. This version actually includes VR missions, other special stuff, the snake tails, and the skateboarding as well. But we're just gonna go play the full game with the plot. Last time we played only the tanker chapter, which was about Solid Snake, who was supposed to infiltrate into a giant ship because he was investigating to a new type of Metal Gear who was under the jurisdiction of the Marines. But unfortunately the ship has been hijacked by a Russian commando of Spetsnaz, who was controlled by the Colonel Sergei Gurlukovich, and also by Revolver Ocelot, who was allied with Gurlukovich. They managed to take control of the Metal Gear, which is called Metal Gear Raid, but Ocelot showed his true colors. He said that he didn't want to do anything he didn't want to do anything with the Russians and as well with Gurlukovich. So he decided to sold him out, and after he decided to kill him and make the ship explode and try to get away with the Metal Gear. In the meanwhile, he started to feel a little bit different, and when Snake tried to stop him, it was revealed that unfortunately Ocelot is being controlled by Liquid Snake. Yeah, Liquid Snake seems not to be dead after all, but he lives into Ocelot's body thanks to the arm, because as you remember, Ocelot lost his arm in the first Metal Gear Solid because of Grey Fox, but I decided to transplant it with Liquid's arm after the brother of Snake was dead. Alright, let's get started in our adventure of Metal Gear Solid. Now we're gonna go play with the second chapter, because we played the first chapter. So we're gonna go load, checking memory card, yes, and that's what we got left the first time. Load, of course. There's going to be a lot of cutscenes as well, even longer. So I'll try not to talk while these cutscenes are on, especially when the characters are talking. Scientists had to make thousands of calculations to create the atomic bomb. Determination affects computers and atomic bombs. Both production and World War II grew up together. Information Technology National Museum and the Smithsonian. Yes.
Snake, do you remember the sinking of that tanker 2 years ago?
Of course.
Terrorists blow a hole in an oil tanker full of crude barely 20 miles off the shore of Manhattan. Your classic nightmare. It didn't take long for the government to put an oil fence around the whole mess. And then that massive offshore cleanup facility went up inside.
The big shell. I hear the cleanup isn't quite over yet.
It takes time. But in the meantime, the shell's become a landmark, a symbol of environmental protection.
Calling teams Alpha and Bravo. Deploy at the big shell as scheduled.
Approximately 6 hours ago, the big shell was seized by an armed group.
Do we have an ID?
Former members of the Navy SEAL Special Anti-Terrorist Training Squad Dead Cell. Russian private army members may also be involved. It's a highly trained group, and they have the big shell under complete control.
Come in from downwind and pull up fast. Get ready to fast rope down to Shell 1. 5 minutes to ETA. Now for your top priority is to rescue and safeguard the President. Team Bravo, watch out for Stillman's back and get those C4s disarmed.
their demands?
$30 billion.
$30 billion? What makes them think they can get that much?
There was a government-sponsored tour going on at the Big Shell that day.
Hostages, huh?
A VIP from one of the major conservation groups, and one from our own government. The most important person in a sense.
The most important person?
James Johnson.
The president?
Unless the demands are met, the terrorists intend to blow the Big Shell out of the water.
And the crude will ignite, turning the Manhattan Harbor into an inferno.
That's not the worst-case scenario. If the chlorides being used to decontaminate the seawater go up with the oil, toxins containing catastrophic levels of dioxins will be released. In other words, the bay's ecosystem will be wiped out, and the sea will turn into a toxic soup for centuries, becoming the worst environmental disaster in history. You have 2 mission objectives. 1, infiltrate the offshore decontamination facility Big Shell and safeguard the president and other hostages. And 2, disarm the terrorists by any means necessary. You should know that SEAL Team 10 is also conducting a rescue operation.
Is this a joint effort?
No. FOXHOUND remains a covert body. Don't alert them to your presence. That is an order.
This is Snake. I'm now inside Strut A of Shell 1.
How are things?
We're in luck. Looks like there are no sentries posted here.
What's the visibility?
The lights on the plant struts are functioning. I won't have to use the IR goggles.
Any problems?
There was a brand new hole cut through the oil fence. There's someone else besides me that wanted to get in badly.
That's not possible.
What about SEAL Team 10?
They landed on the roof of the Big Shell as planned. And by the way, Snake, we're changing your code name for all following communication.
What's wrong with Snake?
Just a precaution. You are now designated Raiden. All right, Raiden. You've already covered infiltration and VR training.
I've completed 300 missions in VR. I feel like some kind of legendary mercenary.
Okay, we'll skip that part. Make sure nobody sees you. If you need to, contact me by codec. The frequency is 140.85. When you want to use the codec, push the select button. When we need to reach you, contact you, the codec will beep. When you hear that noise, press the select button. The codec's receiver directly stimulates the small bones of your ear. No one but you will be able to hear it.
All right. I'll contact you if anything changes.
First, make your way to the upper section of the Big Shell.
How do I get up to the next level?
There's an elevator at the far end of that area. Use that.
Sounds good.
Your new sneaking suit uses electrofiber technology, a byproduct of fiber optics research. The texture isn't far removed from rubber, but the material protects against a wide range of toxic substances. The suit itself has a wide array of built-in sensors. It is referred to as smart skin in military R&D. Data about damage to different regions of the body, including blood loss, is exchanged between the suit and the intravenous nanomachines to create a feedback system.
There's a lot of pressure on my torso.
Relax. The suit applies varying pressure to major internal organs to maximize performance and safeguard their functions. They call this the skull suit in FOXHOUND.
Skull suit seems appropriate somehow.
The hatch with a circular handle will open into the elevator area. Locate the hatch first.
Copy that. Moving on to main mission objectives.
And there we go. Finally we are playing after one of these longest cutscenes. So as you can see, we're now playing with Solid Snake. Solid Snake was only available in the first part. Now we're playing with this new agent of FOXHOUND. He was actually called Snake, but now as you can see, the Colonel Roy Campbell, which was present on the first Metal Gear, he decided to change his name, and now this new agent is designated as codename Raiden. Right, so we're gonna play with this new different character. Fortunately, probably you're more aware of me, but when the game came out back in 2001, people didn't actually like this new character named Raiden. They wanted only to play with Solid Snake because he's the legendary hero. Is the one they make people fall in love with the series, especially myself. Yeah, but with the time, Raiden has been accepted to the Metal Gear Solid franchise and from the fan itself of the series. Alright, so I want to check if I can find something. For the moment, of course, I haven't got any weapon. All I got is just some rations. We can also go here and open the locker, just like in the first part. Something that has been added in this game. Okay, we got another ration. Let's see if I can find something else. No, there's nothing else. There's actually a few things here. Yeah, it's I need the M9 first. Is the weapon that I need it mostly. This is the first person view. So you can see he's wearing a mask, so that's why he is seeing this one. Looks like someone is in trouble. Some guards are in trouble. Yeah, looks like it.
Colonel, I've sighted an enemy sentry. AN-94 and a Makarov. Those grenades, all his equipment, is Russian-made.
Must be a Gurlukovich man.
Gurlukovich?
A Russian private army that was in line to work with the Shadow Moses takeover group 4 years ago.
What's their stake in this one?
They must have made a deal, an arrangement with the terrorists. They become a band of mercenaries, an army without a country.
Okay, so we now realize that some of the enemies are Russians, along with the other members, which is a unit called Death Cell. So we now have to see what is going on.
Colonel, there's definitely another intruder in here besides me.
That's not a possibility.
Not a team. Looks like a solo job.
One man.
We may not know who he is, but he managed to take care of every sentry in the area. They're all out cold. Whoever he is, he's got some skills.
We need to get an ID. But for now, you can take advantage of the situation and get to work. There's a terminal in front of the elevator. A node.
Did you say nerd?
Not nerd. Node.
Oh.
Use the node to gain access to the Big Shell's facilities network.
Then what?
Pull up the map of the structure. That'll let you activate the Soliton radar.
The Soliton radar? True. That radar came in useful during VR training.
A radar system uses biological magnetic fields as input. These estimated enemy positions are projected onto a map according to reference points collected via GPS signals and field personnel reports. We need to get to the map through the Big Shell's node to put this data processing to practical use. The node unit is about 3 feet high, should be colored blue. Each area has at least one.
How do I gain access?
Just push the action button in front of the node. The nanomachines in your body will take care of the security clearance and allow you access to the node. Complete the procedure before those sentries gain consciousness. If they spot you, you won't be able to gain access for a while. Stay on guard.
Got it.
Alright, so now we have to activate these things called node, but Raiden mentioned it as a nerd because he believe like it. So first of all I want to check if there's something else that I can get, but I need to be very fast, otherwise the guards may regain consciousness. Okay, here we are. Okay, and now we have to just place our name. I'm just going to say mine is Bushido. So yeah, just this one, Bushido. And after that we need to select sex, birth date. Yeah, the date of birth, yeah, and the nationality, and that's all. And here we go. Once it's downloaded, we can continue. And we activated the node.
Good work, Raiden.
The radar should be functioning now.
Remember your VR training sessions. The tool is exactly the same one. It maps the terrain as well as the position of enemy personnel. The bright dot in the middle is you, Raiden. The red dots are your enemies, and the blue cone shape represents their field of vision. Your radar isn't affected by the weather, but if you're discovered by an enemy, you won't be able to use it. It gets jammed easily, I'm afraid. It's all made from currently existing technology. You won't be able to use it in an area with strong harmonic resonance, so be careful. The Big Shell's layout map should now be available after touching the Start button.
How do I save the mission data?
I've set aside a proprietary frequency for saves, and an analyst to work on the data too.
Jack, is everything all right?
What are you doing here?
Jack, can you hear me?
Rose, you're not supposed to be involved. What's going on?
Jack, I'm a part of this mission.
Colonel, what the hell is going on?
Raiden, meet the mission analyst. She'll be overseeing the data saving and support.
Why her?
The FOXHOUND analyst that was supposed to take part in this mission was in an accident. Rosemary was brought in as a replacement.
An accident?
And according to the files, she knows you better than anybody else.
Rose may be in the service, but an intelligence analyst is no field officer.
Not to worry. She has our technical staff at her disposal.
She's never been a part of a field mission. This is insane.
I have my own reasons for selecting her for this mission, soldier.
Colonel, I fail to see...
I know your VR training performance in and out, but sometimes that's not enough. You're familiar with the Shadow Moses incident?
You know I covered it in VR.
If there's a crucial tactical detail that case taught us, it was the power of the operative's will to survive.
I was trained to fight. My personal feelings have no place in a mission.
We've learned that it doesn't work that way. And on the field, you need all the help you can get.
Jack, you're stuck with me whether you like it or not.
Rose.
You need someone to watch your back. But I have conditions that need to be met, Colonel.
What is it?
I'll perform my duties and save that mission data, but I'm aware that technically I'm not part of the mission control team. After all, I'm just a normal girl who's worried about Jack. But that means, Colonel, that I am not required to follow your orders outside of my immediate duties. Jack is not simply a field personnel for me to track. His safety comes first to me, not the mission. And because of that, I will be monitoring and keeping a record of every communication you have with him, Colonel.
Given the circumstances, you're free to do what you see fit.
Hey, I prefer this to being kept in the dark waiting.
I'd like to make a request, if I may.
Of course.
His handle is Raiden. For the duration of the mission, could you call him that?
Yes, sir. All right, Raiden. Let me know when you're ready to turn in a save. The proprietary save frequency is 140.96. I just switched frequencies. Jack,
What?
do you know what day it is tomorrow?
April 30th. Is there something special about it?
Isn't there?
I can't remember. I'm sorry.
Oh well. I'll keep trying till I hear the answer. I'm gonna let you go now, Jack. Take care.
Now we need to hide ourselves because the enemies are gaining consciousness.
Raiden, the enemy sentry is regaining consciousness.
Be careful, Jack.
Find somewhere to hide until the elevator arrives. You must stay out of sight.
Yeah, we need to stay our side, otherwise we'll be spotted and then we have to face the enemy. And we haven't got any weapon with us. Okay, if I remember correctly, if we stay here, they shouldn't be able to see us. They'll just walk around here and nothing else. Okay, the elevator is here, but we need to... Yeah, sorry. Okay, and now we can go. We haven't been seen. That's was very smooth. Now we can proceed with the mission and with the game itself.
The terrorists call themselves Sons of Liberty.
Sons of Liberty?
The name of their leader is Solid Snake.
The hero of Shadow Moses? So that's why you changed my code name.
Right, but he can't be the Solid Snake. He died 2 years ago on that tanker after he blew it sky high.
Could he have survived?
Not a chance.
Colonel, I'm on the roof. There are no sentries, but it would only take one to spot me in this light.
You never had daylight VR training after all. Stay extra sharp until you can find a node to log in from.
What about the commandos?
SEAL Team 10 has landed on struts B and C.
And the president?
Seems he was spotted on strut B.
Strut B?
The big shell is comprised of shells 1 and 2. Each unit consists of a central core and 6 struts surrounding it.
So the whole thing is shaped like 2 hexagons connected end on end.
Exactly. And you're on the roof of strut A, shell 1 at the moment. First, get to a node. Log into the network.
Got it.
Alright, now we can proceed with the game. Here we are in this facility called the Big Shell. All we gotta do is as well as spy mission. Yes, still need to get the M9, but it's okay. There's also something very funny when we step into the poop of the seagulls. Here's what happened. Yeah, Raiden is going to trip. Alright, so now time for this. Now after cover this part, we just can proceed with our infiltration. That's where we have to go. We have to crawl here because it's the only way we can just go. What's that?
Raiden, look at that wire fence. You may be able to crawl through it. Crouch down using the crawl button. Then push the left analog stick in the direction you want to move. Push the crawl button again to stand up. You can use weapons even while crawling. This is different from VR training, so you keep that in mind.
Okay, Colonel, thank you, but I actually didn't need your help. Okay, we got our first weapon. It's an M9. It can be used just to take down the enemies, but actually put them to sleep. What we got now? Again, the Colonel.
Raiden, SEAL Team 10 is in.
Do we really have no line of communication with the SEALs?
They don't know a thing about us. You know we work in the dark, and this mission is no exception. Only a few people know about your presence here. There's no need for concern. This operation is under Pentagon's direct command, and the NSDD came from the Vice President and the Secretary of Defense. Your mission may be top secret, but it's gone through the usual channels.
Yeah. So Raiden is all by himself, like the Solid Snake, which is said to be also the leader terrorist who led this attack to the Big Shell. I wonder if it's true or not. I mean, Snake is a legend. Why would he want to join a group of terrorists and conduct an attack towards this location? Doesn't make any sense. I think probably the real enemy is lying about this real identity. Alright, so here we are in the Big Shell. What's next? What's next? Yeah, there's an enemy.
I'll leave the first floor to you, okay? Understood.
Yeah, as you can see, we have to reach the node, but there's an enemy. But we can put him to sleep if we want to.
Colonel, I've located the node, but it's under heavy surveillance. I can't get in any closer.
Distract them. Try making some noise to draw their attention away.
How?
Flatten yourself against a wall and hit the punch button.
Got it.
Okay, but first I want to open this one. So yeah, I need the SOCOM. Haven't got anything here.
There's somebody there.
No, there's no one. Okay, here we are. We finally reached the node.
There's somebody there.
No, there's no one there. You can continue, my friend. Okay, we have to go here. The AB connecting bridge. Now we are in the middle of the real game, but there's still so many cuts. It's like a movie. It was typical of Kojima to make a very long cutscene in his game, not just in Metal Gear Solid.
Raiden, watch out. There are sentries posted on the connecting bridge. They will spot you if you continue on course.
Any recommendations?
Use the hanging mode.
Hanging?
Face any waist-high railing and push the action button to clear the railing and hang over the side. Once there, you can move sideways while keeping out of enemy sight.
All right, I'm giving it a try.
Don't forget the grip gauge. It will keep decreasing during a hanging maneuver, and once it runs out, you will fall.
Copy that.
Wait a second. I just intercepted new intelligence on the operation being executed by SEAL Team 10.
Intercepted?
As I said before, they need to be kept in the dark about our presence.
So we just listen in.
I'm patching it through.
This is Alpha Zero. We have the president. Is he safe? He is safe. What about the package? Tell the guys upstairs that we've secured the package. Easy money. Good work. Your retrieval is on the way. Come on home. Roger that. Holy! Alpha Zero, report. Damn it, cover the president! Come in, Alpha Zero. This is Alpha Zero. We're under attack. This is crazy. Is that... Alpha Zero, respond. All Alpha, respond.
Raiden, the president's life is in danger. Head to Strut B now.
Okay, we need to head immediately to the Strut B, but first of all we need to do this one. The one that the Colonel mentioned. We need to keep. We need to be aware of the gauge here, of the grip. It's level 1. Once the enemy here is going away, we can just Just flip back and we can continue to walk. Yeah, there we are. It was very easy, so let's go and see if the president is still alive. In the Strat P, we are already here. It was very he was very far away. So what now?
What's going on? Alpha, respond!
What are you?
Five today. Or rather, 6.
Get down! Where is he?
strange smell. You smell like... Are you?
It has to be. Shoot him! What are you waiting for?
Vamp,
Yeah, Queen?
are you all done cleaning up?
Yes, but wait till I tell you what I found.
Something interesting?
I'll tell you in person. Where are you?
In the central unit with the president.
Be right there.
Hold on. I'm not an enemy. Calm down. My name is Pliskin. Iroquois Pliskin. Lieutenant Junior Grade.
Are you a Navy SEAL? How did you get in?
Fast rope descent from a Navy chopper.
Have I seen you before?
That suit. Are you FOXHOUND?
That's right.
FOXHOUND was disbanded. Huh? Where were you before FOXHOUND? Delta Force?
I was part of the Army's Force 21 trials.
Force 21? That's about tactical IT deployment, right? Any field experience?
No, not really.
So this is your first.
I've had extensive training, the kind that's indistinguishable from the real thing.
Like what?
Sneaking mission 60, weapons 80, advanced,
VR, huh?
but realistic in every way.
A virtual grunt of the digital age, that's just great.
That's far more effective than live exercises.
You don't get injured in VR, do you? Every year, a few soldiers die in field exercises.
There's pain sensation in VR and even a sense of reality and urgency. The only difference is it isn't actually happening.
That's the way they want you to think, to remove you from the fear that goes with battle situations. War is a video game. What better way to raise the ultimate soldier?
So you're saying that VR training is some kind of mind control?
Raiden, what's going on?
The Alpha team from Navy SEAL 10 is dead. No, a single survivor.
The kid's wired with nanomachines.
What about the president?
Looks like they took him somewhere else.
I see. You said there was a survivor from SEAL Team 10.
Yeah, Lieutenant J.G. Pliskin.
Has he seen your face?
What?
This is a top secret mission. No one can know that we're involved.
It's a little too late for that. What's up?
Take a look.
What the hell?
A Navy captain.
You all right?
Give me a few minutes. Must have lost a few more pints than I thought.
What was that man just now?
That blood-sucking freak. That was Vamp. He's Romanian, a wizard with knives, as you saw.
The way he moved didn't seem human.
You won't see that in VR, I guarantee.
What is he?
One of the members of Dead Cell.
Dead Cell? Him?
A special forces unit created by ex-President George Sears. The name was originally intended to reflect its anti-terrorist functions. The unit would launch unannounced assaults on government complexes for the ultimate terrorism simulation. They were needed to show VR troopers like you how to deal with the real thing. But around the time their original leader died in prison, the unit began to unravel. They were always close to the edge, but they became more and more extreme, began to go after US allies, even civilians. We estimate that no fewer than 100 people died as a result of accidents the Dead Cell arranged on their own. They were out of control, and it all came to a head 6 months ago.
What happened?
The unit was devastated. There are only 3 left now, and you just saw one of them.
Why would they go after the big shell?
How should I know? I told you they were on the lunatic fringe.
What about their leader? He says he's Solid Snake.
Snake died 2 years ago.
You mean the incident that made this big shell necessary in the first place?
Right, and he was the one that sank that tanker.
But he's a legend.
Legends are usually bad news. There's not a lot of difference between heroes and madmen.
You're saying Snake is still alive and pulled another one?
No, he's not involved in this one. His body was positively ID'd 2 years ago.
Snake is dead.
And buried.
What about the other soldiers? I saw Russian equipment too.
Former Soviet military. They're probably mercenaries. The big shell is too much ground for just Dead Cell members to hold down. You weren't briefed on any of this? And you came in alone to boot? Why? What are you really doing here? Can't tell me, huh? Fine with me.
I don't smoke.
Keep it anyway. May come in handy. Take this too.
Come in, Alpha Zero. This is Bravo Zero, currently at the bridge between struts B and C. The president is... Damn, I can't hit this thing. It's like some bad dream. Alpha, anyone, come in, all Alpha. This is Bravo Zero.
Aren't you going to answer him?
The BC connecting bridge.
We need to get there. Can you handle it?
I need a few more minutes. Remember my frequency. It's 141.80.
141.80. Got it.
I've been briefed on this plan's layout. If you need information on the place or about Dead Cell, contact me. You're using nano communication, right?
Yeah, but I can patch into your frequency.
Hey, what's your name?
Raiden.
Raiden? Strange code name.
Makes up for the boring one my parents gave me.
Maybe I'll find out someday.
And after this long cutscene, finally we can play again with Raiden. And now he's not alone. He managed to find a new ally, member of the Navy SEAL. He's called Lieutenant Pliskin. First of all, we need to get the node here, and after that we can continue with our mission. So first of all, I'll try to contact this Pliskin. So he says 141.80. See what we got. Oh, he's going to tell me. No.
The Navy captain and the president. Unbelievable. Raiden, get to the president. Head for the BC connecting bridge.
Yeah, but I wanted to call actually this place skin. So 141.80.
He's asleep?
Yeah, looks like he's sleeping. But at least he gave us also a new weapon. It's the Socom. It's the one that Solid Snake used in Shadow Moses. As you can see from the color, it's a lethal weapon. But I'll try not to do any lethal run. I'm just going to do an easy run. Always not to kill anyone. Just put them to sleep and that's all. So I want to check around to see if I can get some bullets. Okay, we got the other M9. Probably I can get some more here around somewhere if I can find it. No, there seems to be no other bullets here. Alright, no problem. What's now?
Jack, it's me.
Everything okay, Rose?
Don't you need to save the mission data?
Oh yeah, thanks for the reminder.
Okay, I'm going to save now. So you can see this one is Rose. It seems to be Raiden's girlfriend. So because she's involved in this operation, and she's the analyst who's going to save our datas. Alright, of course, we do. And after that, we will continue see what is going to bring up next.
Jack, do you remember what day tomorrow is?
That again. I'm sorry, but I still don't have a clue.
That's okay.
What is it, Rose? Talk to me.
I'd rather you figure it out. It's important.
How important?
Important enough? And we'll talk about it tomorrow.
Why not now?
Tomorrow seems more appropriate. I need all the help I can get so that I won't chicken out anyway.
Is that the reason you decided to be part of this mission? Okay, I'm gonna finish this thing by tomorrow no matter what.
You know I'll do everything I can to help you.
Rose, there's something I need you to do as an analyst.
What is it?
It has to do with Solid Snake. The leader of this takeover incident is claiming that he's Snake himself.
The legendary mercenary?
I need as much data on him as possible. Everything they have on him after the Shadow Moses incident.
He's dead now, isn't he?
Yes. Should be a burial record somewhere too. We should be able to request top-level security clearance from the Colonel. That should get us into the most classified material.
I'm on it. I'll contact you as soon as I find out something.
Okay, thank you for that, Ross. Now we will see if we got something else. Yeah, there's still other posters of Japanese model. One it says Konami Highs. Wonder who she is. Let's have a look here. Okay, we got another ration, so in total it's 4 ration. This one is not working. We can also punch it, but we're never gonna be able to open it. So as we do, we can see that it's never gonna work. First of all, I want to check around here, this area. Maybe I can find something else. What's that? This one, by the way. It looks like something. It's like an electronic panel. I never knew about this. Okay. Seems to be another one. What's this? Another Japanese model. This was typical from Kojima. Okay, these are the bodies of the Navy SEALs who unfortunately have died because of one the member of FOXHOUND. Raiden is FOXHOUND. The member of the Death Cell, it's Vamp. He's very strong, looks like a vampire the way he moves, because he's an expert of knives. What now?
What the hell is that?
Come, put me out of my misery.
This is impossible. Nothing will hit her. Is she the one they call Fortune? the president! Ready grenades! A dud!
Today is another bad day. Is there anyone here that can give me happiness? I'm so sorry, my beauties. I'll see you again someday.
Colonel, SEAL Team 10's Bravo team was wiped out.
I see.
What happened to the cargo choppers?
Both of them are at the bottom of the harbor. Looks like your new hosts have a Harrier too.
A Harrier? What is this?
Calm down. It just means they anticipated the attack.
What?
Besides, since the SEALs drew their fire, your infiltration went off without a hitch. On top of that, we know their defensive capabilities.
Are you saying this was all a feint?
Raiden, get a hold of yourself. The entire mission is in your hands now. Do you understand?
But...
There's no time for questions. They could decide to retaliate for that failed assault.
You mean the hostages?
They could be in danger, yes. But we need to consider the possibility that they'll blow the whole shell. If that toxic spell does take place, it'll devastate not only the harbor, but poison the coastline for generations. Raiden, we've had to adjust the mission objectives. The priority is now on removing those C4s that the terrorists wired over the big shell. The President can wait, but this can't.
Colonel, you know I'm no bomb disposal expert.
That's not a problem. The Bravo team brought an explosives pro in with them. He was supposed to stand by on Strut C according to their mission plan. You should find him there.
Is this according to simulation 2?
What are you talking about? Get to Strut C and find him.
Understood. But I need to ask you something before I go.
Make it quick.
Who are they? Dead Cell, I mean. They couldn't hit her no matter how hard they tried. And that vampire, too, it's like being in a nightmare you can't wake up from.
Jack, snap out of it.
And you, Rose, I can't believe you're on this mission. I keep thinking I'll wake up.
Raiden, this is real. And that's why you won't wake up.
But nothing seems real.
I've made up my mind to stay with you. Whether this is real or a bad dream, I'll keep watching you till it's over.
Thank you, Rose. And I won't let you be just a dream.
Are you two done? Raiden, you're needed on Strut C.
Okay, so now we saw that one of the other members of that cell literally wiped out all the remaining members of the SEAL. Her name is Fortune. She literally can't be hit with any kind of weapon. She has a very powerful railgun. Basically, she destroys everything on her path. But she also has some kind of power that allow her not to be hit by any single bullets. I wonder what's her secret. Right now we need to search for this man because we're gonna have to play the bomb disposal guy. So let's go in the strat C. It's the dining hall. That's where we are. Might be some enemies here. Okay, let's have a look. No, there's no one. Okay, let's see if we can find something here in this bathroom. Yeah, we might find something very important. Okay, we got Socom bullets and typical another poster of a model, but this seems to be just an American model and not a Japanese model. There's something very funny that we can do. We can just stand here in the looking for this, and if we call the colonel, basically we're going to have a very funny codec conversation. I'll show you.
Right, what are you looking at? Oh, I see. Rosemary,
What?
could you excuse him for a moment?
Huh?
You know, so he can...
Oh, I get it. Jack, let me know when you're done, okay?
In other words, Raiden was taking a piece. I think we can also have a funny conversation, if we do something with the poster, because if we stay here, basically we can yeah, you can literally kiss the poster. And I think we can have another funny conversation.
You've acquired some ration. Good. This is a portable field food source that can be consumed to recover life. Select the ration in your window and push the enter button. You can use it on the spot and regain some life. If you have it selected, you can automatically consume the ration the moment your life runs out and avoid death. Rations not only provide nutrition, they also stimulate the immune system and lessen psychological stress.
Not exactly gourmet, though, is it?
Stop complaining, Raiden.
Hang in there, Jack. When the mission is over, I'll make you my specialty.
Yeah, right.
Hmm?
No, nothing. Can't wait.
Stop complaining, Raiden. No, I guess there's no funny conversation, but I'm quite sure we can have a very funny conversation in some particular moment of the game. All we gotta do is just simply look for what we can do. There's also another bathroom here. It's supposed to be for the ladies. Got the pentazemin. This can be used for if we have a sniper rifle, but for the moment we haven't got anything. All we gotta do is just have a look around. Yeah, we got M9 bullets. Okay, perfect. 46 is not the maximum for the moment, but we'll find out. Right now we need to find that person. It's the bomb disposal guy, because we're gonna have to play bomb disposal. Yeah, I think no, this is level 1. I haven't got any level 1 card, but we'll see. Oh, is he in there? Oh, there's some enemy. We'll see now.
Freeze!
Don't shoot.
You a cop?
I'm not NYPD. I came in with the Bravo team. Who are you with? And what happened to SEAL Team 10?
They're all dead.
All of them? That's bad.
Did I tell you you could move?
It's all right. He's not one of the bad guys. Don't go pointing that thing everywhere, kid. What's your name?
My name is Peter. Peter Stillman.
Lecturer at Nav Scolio at Indian Head. Also a consultant for the NYPD bomb squad.
A poor old man who got dragged along for this picnic.
I thought you'd retired.
I did. Can't keep up with everybody, as you can see. A famous church got wiped off the map thanks to me, with too many lives inside. All I lost was this leg.
So you're the bomb disposal guy.
Kid, this is the bomb disposal guy. Open any explosives disposal textbook and you'll see his name.
Just ancient history now.
Why did they bring you out of retirement then?
Because the terrorist group here includes one of my students, the Emperor of Explosives, Fat Man. He built an atomic bomb when he was only 10. I created him in a sense.
And that's why you're here.
I'm pretty rusty. I was supposed to supervise the bomb disposal. Looks like it was taken care of before I had my turn.
I wouldn't say that. There are at least 2 people here who can claim to be experts at bomb disposal.
Are you two with SEAL Team 10? I didn't see you at the mission briefing.
Oh, we're with another squad. My name is Pliskin, Lieutenant Junior Grade. Honored to meet you, sir.
Mr. Pliskin, do you have any experience with explosives disposal?
Don't worry about me. And he looks young, but he can do it. But we need more manpower.
I'm,
What's your name?
Raiden.
That's an odd name.
Any other survivors?
There was also an engineer with me.
An engineer?
A skinny guy. He went in with us.
Where is he?
I haven't seen him since that skirmish.
Was he killed?
I don't think so. I didn't find his body.
I see.
They told me he was a security systems architect for the big shell.
Why would they take a civilian along?
Everything in this structure is computer controlled. He was supposed to get us past all the security measures.
I never heard anything about that.
He had official orders with him.
We'll leave that for later. Right now, we need to figure out how to deal with all the bombs.
But there's no one left from the SEAL's EOD squad.
Yup, so we have to do it ourselves.
But I've never defused a bomb before. Hold on a sec.
Off to confer with the CO again?
Glad to hear Stillman is safe. Assist him in any way possible to clear the C4 from the structure.
Colonel, you know I've never been trained in bomb disposal.
It's all right. The man you're working with is the best in the field. All you have to do is follow his directions. You will, of course, keep your identity and mission objectives to yourself.
Is it true that an engineer came in with Stillman?
I wasn't informed of that. It's probably something the SEALs decided on their own. There are more important issues at hand, Raiden. The enemy may retaliate for the failed assault. Get those C4s neutralized now.
Colonel, I'm not qualified for bomb disposal.
Jack, it's me.
Rose?
You can do this. Trust me.
You haven't had bomb disposal training per se in VR, but you're more than capable of handling C4.
This is a little different from using C4.
You're up for this. You know that.
How about it, kid? Are the results in yet?
There's no need to think about this so much. You won't actually be dismantling the bomb. That's not for amateurs. What we'll try here instead is a temporary freezing measure. Here, look at this. This is a C4 bomb. It's live. You can see it pulsing. Now you spray this on the sucker and there we go. Simple, huh? The spray freezes the detonator instantly.
How long does the effect last?
There's no way the thing can detonate in this condition. Even if you leave it alone, it'll stay out of commission for at least 24 hours.
That's enough time.
If we had the manpower, I'd recommend complete disposal. But this will have to do. The spray can be used from several yards away. Now check the floor, ceiling, walls, under a table, everywhere. Try to imagine the locations the bomber would choose.
That won't be easy. We don't know a thing about Fat Man.
Is there anything that'll help us locate the bombs?
Here, take this with you. It's what they call an ion mobility spectrometer. It can recognize ionized gas emitted by C4s.
The what?
In other words, that little gadget sniffs out C4's scent.
That's right. I've established a link up with your radar network, so any scent detected will be represented visually. Have the sensor activated and keep your eye on the radar.
What if he's using some other odorless substance?
I know Fat Man well. I know how into his own aesthetics he is.
Signatures?
Yes, on every bomb he builds, he always leaves a trace of the cologne he uses. The sensor also picks up that particular scent spectrum.
Is that something he learned from you?
No, it was his own quirk. He wouldn't work by any rules except his own, and he followed them like a religion. And common sense wasn't one of his strong points. I thought I taught him everything I knew. I have no children of my own, and I thought I found a son in him. He had the right stuff, you know. There's something very unusual about an ability like that. Even at Indian Head, he got special treatment. I remember some people called him one of the fat cats. Maybe that's what started all this. I didn't teach him the most important thing I had to tell him. There are some things you have to pass on. The trick is to know which one. Right. All I taught him was skills. And now I have to stop him from using it to destroy us all.
Let's see how well that sensor works.
All right. I'm activating them. Watch. You see the green stuff on the radar? That's a visual representation of the C4 scent detected by the sensor.
It's a pretty big area, isn't it?
Don't complain. It's better than nothing.
Just activate the sensors and search the area, okay?
All right.
Don't forget that you need the radar to use the system. Log into the node at every strut and turn the radar on.
We have to keep out of the enemy's sight, too.
Because the radar gets knocked offline when we're spotted?
Exactly. Fat Man would have allotted some C4s here in Strut C as well.
Here?
I know the structure of this facility, and if he wants to take out the plant, where he would target.
You know this for sure?
Of course. I taught him the techniques he uses. His ideas are based on my theories. Demolition is a kind of ideology. It makes no exceptions for time or place. Big Shell consists of 2 hexagons joined end on end, north to south. There should be packets of C4s on each of the vertices, or the struts in this case. You need at least that to take a building of this integrity out.
6 on Shell 1, another 6 on Shell 2. A total of 12 bombs at least.
Considering the shell's architecture and composition from an engineering standpoint, that's my conclusion, and it's exactly what he would have decided as well.
Kid, this place is all yours. I'll take care of Shell 2.
Take this.
What's this?
Security card, issued to Shell personnel. The Big Shell security layout includes varying levels of clearance. The clearance level is identified by the number printed on these doors. Raiden, your card key can open doors with security clearance level 1. Pliskin, your card can get you into level 3 areas. You need it to get next door to Shell 2.
How did you get this?
That engineer I told you about gave it to me. He was supposed to program a set of all access cards once we were on site. Unfortunately, this card won't get you into every area of this structure.
We'll have to deal with the remaining security lockouts as they come up. Let's get going. You stay here.
No, I'm going.
The 2 of us can handle it, don't worry.
But...
You'll just slow us down with that leg of yours. There's a war going on here. I don't have time to babysit anymore.
Why don't you just let us handle the grunt work? You can tell us what to do over the radio, like in the original mission plan.
All right. I'll give you instructions from here. I may also need to prepare a backup plan just in case.
In case of what?
Good luck to both of you. This is a dangerous one.
Who dares, wins.
If anything comes up, let me know. My frequency is 140.25.
Good luck, kid. I'll see you later. Semper Fi.
That man's no SEAL. I don't even think he's a Navy man.
What?
Semper Fi. Marine Corps talk. Normally, team leaders stay in the CP and give orders with those headphones. And as far as I know, SEALs keep their officers away from the field. And who dares wins is a motto of the British Special Air Service.
Is he one of the terrorists then?
No, somehow I don't think so. If there's someone to suspect, I'd put my money on you. Just take care of those bombs for now.
What about you? They could be back in this area soon.
I'll hide out in this pantry for a while. If I lock the door, it should be all right. Plenty of food in there too, so you don't need to worry about me. I'll give you instructions by codec from here. Good luck, kid. Bomb disposal is a face-off with your own mortality. Don't let the fear get to you. When you give in to the fear, the darkness comes.
And after this long cutscene, finally we can continue. Now we can do the disposal, or we can do just keep this sensor open. As you can see, is an ion mobility spectrometer. Explosive detector activates when equipped. Display Fatman scented C4 on radar. We need to bear in mind that we need to keep this one on, otherwise we won't be able to find the location of the C4. First of all, I need to log in into this node, and then we can continue. There we go. Okay, let's check around here. I know there's beneath this table there's a ration. That's what we're going to take, and there should be also some other bullets. I think they are beneath this table or the other one. I will see now. No, there's nothing here. Alright, no problem. All we gotta do is just look for the bomb, see if we can find something. I know for a fact where they are. Yeah, as you can see, there's already one location here for the bombs, and should be here. Yeah, as you can see, there's this. You can hear there's the sound, and this is one of the first C4. And he gave us also this coolant for bomb disposal. Holding in first person view, spray with the square button. How strong button is pressed varies spray amount. Alright, if you say so. And we can spray all over it, and we freeze the first C4.
Raiden here. I took care of the C4 in strut C. The ceiling of the women's bathroom was set to blow.
That's not like him.
Anything wrong?
Maybe. Pliskin's reported other locations too, and none of them are effective demolition points.
What do you mean?
It means that they wouldn't be the best places to choose if you wanted to destroy this place.
Are you saying they don't plan on blowing the shell up?
It certainly seems that way. So far we haven't seen anything but a waste of good explosives. Unless, of course, we're missing something.
A trap?
He couldn't have overlooked the fact that I would be called into this. There's something going on.
Looks like it was just not a real threat, this C4. Okay, but this doesn't necessarily mean that we can leave any C4 around. We have to take them out, otherwise they may still be a threat. Okay, so I think all we gotta do is just move on into the next area and possibly take all the other C4. We are seeding the connective bridge. Okay, there's one enemy over there. I'm going to put him to sleep, and here we go. I think there should be something else. No. Let's see if I can go down here. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I need to be careful because These are like booby traps. Oh yeah, there is one surveillance camera. I'll destroy it by using my USB. Perfect. So we won't have any problem, we won't be spotted. And extract this sediment pool. Yeah, there's the other area. And here we got the next yeah, first of all I want to put it to sleep, this guy.
Nothing here.
If you say so. You're nothing here. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, you're going to sleep as well, because I need to find the next bomb. And there are also some bullets here that I can take. M9, perfect. And once I'm here, yeah, there's the next bomb that we already found. Use first of all the coolant, and here we go. No more C4 here. Need to be very fast, because unfortunately if they are the enemies are sleeping for too much, their cameras will be get very suspected, and they will check it out later. Alright, we got the node as well in this area. Yeah, that's what I was mentioning. They are getting very suspected, so I need to get away from this area before they are finding me. Yeah, and we are in the DE connecting bridge. What's that? Oh yeah, there's one guard over there. He can spot us if we just go walking around here, so we're gonna have to put him to sleep. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. Still another one. The other one also is going to sleep. Come on. There you go. Now he won't be able to see me. Yeah, it's the other guards is coming here. You're going to sleep as well. And now we can proceed without any problems to be spotted from the enemy. We are in the parcel room. Alright. Careful, because there might be many other enemy. Yeah, there's one over there. You're going to sleep as well, my friend. And there's another nodes here. Oh yeah, we can take something here that we can use to stay hidden. It's a cardboard box, the same that Solid Snake used in Shadow Moses. Yeah, here we go. There should be some other bullets around here that I can take if I remember, but I don't know where they are. Yeah, maybe I can crawl. Hey, there it is. But probably it's a different kind of bullet. Yeah, it's a M4. M4 is a assault rifle, which I haven't got yet. So I'll just have to look for the other places. Let's go here. EF connecting bridge. Oh no, I don't have to go here actually. This is not a place that I have to go. I'm going to upstairs, because if I go upstairs I think I'll go in the E, which is stands for the heliport, even though heliport is written with the H, the letter H. Yes, Strat heliport. Yeah, exactly what I was thinking. Another cutscene.
Puzzling. I saw a man dressed like a ninja just now.
Ninja?
It's the only way to describe it. A kind of cyborg ninja complete with a sword.
What?
Are you hiding something from me?
Olga, are you sure it wasn't an Arsenal Tenku?
Don't be a fool. Think I wouldn't know the difference? I've never seen field gear like that ever.
Alright, we'll intensify patrols. Anything else?
Actually, one more thing. You'll find it hard to believe, though. I saw a man hiding under a cardboard box.
Where?
On the connecting bridge to Shell 2. So you believe me this time?
I've seen someone use that box trick before. We'll lay a trap on the Shell 2 connecting bridge.
Over and out, then.
Freeze! You must be one of Dead Cell.
Of course not. What a thing to say.
Drop your gun!
Not a chance.
I saw a female soldier. Russian.
Must be Olga Gurlukovich.
How do you know?
Unlike you, I've been briefed.
She's not a Dead Cell?
No, she commands a Russian private army.
They must be the ones patrolling the big shell.
That's right. She's led the group ever since her old man, Colonel Gurlukovich, died. Watch yourself with her. She's a tough one.
Okay, so it looks like Olga Gurlukovich from the first chapter of Metal Gear Solid 2. She managed to survive. In the meanwhile, we got another cardboard box. This one enemy, we're going to put him to sleep. Yeah, you're going to sleep, my friend. I think there should be another one just here underneath, but I'm not gonna take him down. Alright, we still need to find the other C4. I know exactly what it is. It's just here. This is the Harrier, the one they were talking about. Is a fighter jet. And there's the other C4 that we found. There it is.
Raiden here. The C4 reported on the roof of Strut E has been taken care of. Explosives were planted on the Harrier 2 stationed on the roof.
This is all wrong. This is something only an amateur would do.
What do you mean?
All the bombs that have been found so far don't appear to be in the right kind of locations. And the quantity of explosives isn't sufficient either.
Even Fat Man can make mistakes, right?
No, there's something else going on here. Get a move on with the disposal, Raiden. I've got a bad feeling about this.
Do you think it's a trap?
I don't know, but I'm gonna tell Pliskin to watch his back too. Just hurry.
Looks like it was not another threat, this one. Alright, so we just have to listen to Peter Stillman, because he's the expert behind everything, and he knows exactly where C4 should be planted. But so far we did just dispose some C4, which they weren't the actual problems. Alright, we got a stun grenades here. That's more like it. So I'm about to be equipped with more stuff, more cool stuff that can be used. I think that probably, if I remember correctly, here there's one enemy. Is he sleeping? Okay, I'll put him to sleep for real. Here he's only sleeping while standing. Yeah. No, I missed the bullet. Should go over his head, so he won't be able to see me. And we got one claymore. Yes. Okay. So after all, we can just leave this area and continue, because so far we disposed of 3 bombs. We still have other 3, and I don't know where they are, actually, because it's been a while since I played the game. And I need to remember exactly where I have to go. That guy is still sleeping. That's cool. It's fine by me. What else do we have? Oh yeah, I think I'm gonna go here. It's the place that I have to go. But if I remember correctly, might be the wrong place to go. First of all, I'll try here. Yeah, no, I think it's better to go back where we were. The other one is sleeping. It's okay, so we won't be able to see us. And now we have to go back here. Strat T, I think I need to go in the Strat F, but it's on the other side. I couldn't take the other place because it was full of mines. Yeah, there were some mines, unfortunately. All I gotta do is just take all the other way around.
Nothing here.
Yeah, nothing here. If you say so. Just continue your patrol. All I gotta do is just go around here. See the connecting bridge? Yeah. One enemy over there. I'll just put him to sleep. Yeah, you're going down, my friends. Man, not for real, just sleeping. Because I'm not a killer. Even though Raiden is just a special agent, I'm not really want to kill anyone. Peter Stillman is still there. Enemy are patrolling this area. There are more security now. Yeah, you're going to sleep, my friend. Alright, and once I think there's nothing else to do. Yeah, I still need to go back there because I know there are other C4 in the other strats. In this strat. Oh, yeah, need to be careful. There's this one is a cipher. He can spot me, but I can use, if I can use some chaff grenade, he won't be able to spot me. I can also destroy him using my weapons, like the SOCOM. I'm not gonna do that for the moment. I'll just use one of my... No, oh, actually I used the stun grenade. I wanted to use the chaff. Why did I use the stun grenade? Made a mistake. Okay, now I can be serious that it's going to be the chaff grenades. Yeah, can take another one here. Yeah, and I continue my journey in order to dispose all the bombs that are left. We are in Strat B transform room, and exactly there's another. Yeah, you're going to sleep, my friend. Yeah, you're going to sleep as well. And there's one here. Yeah, that's more like it. I'll take the coolant and no more C4. So far we got 4. Alright, so after we took down these guys, all I gotta do is just go back on the Strat A, because from the Strat A there's also a bridge that goes directly from the Strat F. I could take the other one, but as I said, it was full of mines, and I still haven't got the mine detector, so I'll just have to go here. Who's calling me?
Jack, do you remember the day we met?
I'm kind of busy right now, Rose.
You're right, sorry.
I do remember. It was right after I transferred to New York. There were all these tourists around you in front of the Federal Hall.
A group of middle-aged Japanese ladies came up and asked me which building it was that King Kong was climbing in the movie. I said it was probably the Chrysler building, and then you showed up and started mouthing off. You were like, no, it's the Empire State.
I said the Chrysler building was in Godzilla.
We started arguing, and I forgot all about the tourists. I was insisting that I was right, and you were doing the same. The next thing we knew, the Japanese women had gone away, and we ended up going to the Skyscraper Museum to see who had the better recall.
We argued all the way to Battery Park.
And for nothing.
Since the museum was closed, we went our separate ways from the museum. And then I found you again by coincidence out in the base corridor.
An amazing coincidence that we were actually working at the same place.
That night we went up to the top of the Empire State.
It was so beautiful. I could look down on the Chrysler Building from 120 stories above ground.
I felt overwhelmed. I didn't care anymore who was right.
And that was our first date.
We watched King Kong in your apartment a bunch of times that night. Didn't sleep till morning. If it weren't for that coincidence, we wouldn't be together.
I know. I'm sorry, Jack. I'm taking up your time again.
What?
Take care.
Okay, Rose, after this very strange conversation, we can just continue. I mean, okay, you were talking about your experience with Jack, but he is in the middle of a mission. Don't you think it's better to say these things when Jack is no more in the mission? Otherwise, I don't know what to say. The guy's coming here. No, you haven't seen anything, my friend. So you gotta do is just stay there and sleep whenever you want. Okay. We are in the Strat A pump room. Yeah, you go to sleep as well. There's one here, but I'm not gonna take this one for the moment. From now on, yeah, I can also dispose of the bodies, so that's what I can do. I'm gonna put this guy inside this locker, so they won't be able to find his body. Okay, buddy, you go here and you take a sleep. See, one ration. No, I can't take any more rations so far. All I can do is just destroy the camera that is there. Yeah, there it is. So they won't be able to spot me. Yeah, as I said, I have to go in. No, it wasn't here actually. No, I have to go in the other side. It's where I can reach the Strat F, because it's the FA connecting bridge. That's the location for the last, for the fifth, actually, for the fifth C4. I'm going to destroy this one. Yeah, there you go. So I won't be able to see me, and I'll just go very fast here before the guy is gonna see me. And here we are in the Strat F warehouse. It's the other place that we have to go to look for the one enemy here. Just be careful not to be spotted. You're going to sleep. There's something else that I can take. M9 bullets. That would be very handy. You go to sleep as well. You both go to sleep. I think there should be another enemy over there. Yeah. If I drop here, I find just the other C4. There you go. And I still got only one more C4.
This is Raiden. I just finished disposing of the C4 in strut F. Found explosives on B1.
Good work. Only one more left to go.
This is Pliskin. Do you read me, Pete?
I'm here. What's up?
Raiden, you need to hear this too.
I'm listening.
I checked out the bottom of strut H for you, Pete.
Wait, what's this about?
I asked Pliskin to look around. Knowing Fat Man, I can't shake the feeling that all the bombs so far were just wrong.
So did you find anything?
Yeah, a hell of a lot of C4s packed into the bottom of the strut. Pete called it right.
I knew he had the real thing up his sleeve.
So all the other ones were dummies?
No, they're a threat, all right. But the detonation wouldn't be enough to destroy the entire shell. But the C4s Pliskin found would inflict serious structural damage.
That's not the bad news either. These are sensor-proof.
What?
New model, I guess. The ionization sensor can't detect them. The whole thing is sealed tight to prevent vapor leak, and there's no trace of that cologne signature. Pete, looks like he fooled you.
Yes.
But you managed to find the thing anyway.
It was sheer luck.
Bombs that are invisible to the sensor?
Any ideas, Pete?
Are there more out there?
I'll go see for myself.
You can't move fast enough.
He's right. I can try the spray from a distance.
Hold on. There's something not right about this one. I can feel it.
Well, Pete, should I come back and get you?
No, there's no need. Raiden, you have one left to go, correct?
Right, except for those scentless ones.
How about you, Pliskin?
I have 2 left, not counting this one.
Okay. It'll have to be me. I have the level 4 card that'll get me into Shell 2 in any case.
You'll never make it. With that bad leg of yours, they'll spot you for sure.
That won't happen. I can walk just fine. I can even run.
What do you mean?
That bomb, 5 years ago. I messed up. Even with all my experience, I lost it. And the church was lost in the explosion. All those kids playing nearby, too. These past 5 years, I've lived a lie.
Lied?
Yes, lied. I didn't lose my leg in the explosion. So many dead. All because of my mistake. All I could think about was hiding from the crime, shielding myself from the public outcry. I wanted people to be sorry for me, for my weakness. I faked being a victim myself because I couldn't bear to face the families of the real victims. This is no prosthetic. I can keep my footing on catwalks and hike over deserts. I lived my life so well, I haven't even answered to myself for my sins. It was supposed to be a shield, and it's become a shroud instead. I've killed my soul by playing the victim. Instead of protecting me, it's made my life even more hellish.
What good can that do the victims?
I know. I'm a coward.
Hey, Pete.
God forgive me. I can walk with my own 2 feet, and I need them to stop Fat Man. His crimes are also mine. One of omission and arrogance. No one should teach the skills I taught him without a clear conscience. This is the only way I can diffuse my own sins.
I get you, Pete. That one's all yours. You got it, Raiden?
I understand.
Pete, I've taken care of guards in struts G and H of Shell 2. I wouldn't recommend you go into any of the other struts.
I owe you one.
I'll get back to freezing the baby bombs then.
You do that too, right?
I'm on it.
I'll have the radio with me if you need to get in touch. Just don't ask for Peg Leg Peter. He's gone for good.
Okay, looks like he was lying all along. He's not actually with only one leg. He lost. The kids have died because of his mistake. I see that. Sorry to hear that, Pete. Okay, we're gonna go here. We take this one. Is the node. Yes, they're carrying out an investigation, but they're not gonna find this body. I'll just hide everything inside here. It was nothing, all clear. Okay, you say so, my friend. Got another ration here. and another box. I think I got plenty of boxes here. Just one, yeah, box 5, box 2, box 3. Yeah, alright, I'll keep the sensor here, because you never know.
Nothing here.
Let's see what we got. This is the other place. Oh yes, the mine detector, the one that I was looking for. So finally I can go there. First of all, I want to take M9. Okay, perfect. And where else I can go? But unfortunately I can't go there. Unless if I'm moving somewhere here. Yeah, no, there's no space unfortunately, so I'll just have to find another way. I hope I will. Yeah. For in the meanwhile, I just go here. Oh, damn it!
It's the enemy. I need help. What happened?
What's going on? Respond.
I've been spotted. Yeah, I didn't expect to be spotted. Okay, I'll just hide inside. I'll just stay hiding in here. Yeah. And I'll wait before the signal is the caution is coming to normal. But I need to stay hidden. Yeah, they're still there looking around to see if they can find something. Unfortunately, AI here in this game is very intelligent, so they can also look beneath the cardboard boxes if I ever decide to stay hide inside one of them. In the first Metal Gear, when we just hide in the cardboard box, they said, huh? And then they say, just a box, and they walk away. In this game, unfortunately, they can check also beneath the cardboard box. So sometimes hiding them is not actually the correct thing to do. Okay. Now, I just have to go there. Yeah, we are in the FA connecting bridge. So all we gotta do is just go there. Yeah, I'll just putting this guy to sleep, so it won't trigger any alarm. And I guess I'll just walk out here, because there might be other guys that may look for me. We got another shock grenade, perfect. So there are no, but luckily there are not any cipher here around, and no one is looking for me here, even though it's a very broad daylight. Alright, and we still have only one C4. I'll just put these two guys to sleep. You haven't seen anything, my friend? And you're gonna stay inside of one of these locker, so no one is going to look for you. Here you go. Come on guys. And once put in here, I can just go and take out the last C4, which is here inside. Yeah, so you can see we just walk around here. There should be, yeah, there it is. So here I just have to crawl in one of these places. Okay, and I have to crawl as well here. Oh yeah, no, actually just the other beneath the other pipe that I have to crawl. So something else that I want to take, yeah, it's a bandage. It will come very handy if I'm bleeding, yeah, because in this game we can bleed. Okay, we got the last. And here we go. It's all done.
I have the last C4 frozen. There's nothing showing up on the sensor now.
Good work, Raiden.
You're way ahead of me, kid. I still have one to go.
How's your bomb, Peter?
It's a bomb, all right. Sealed C4, and in huge quantities.
You think there's another one in Shell 1?
For sure. Somewhere at the bottom of Strut A.
Why are you so certain?
If this bottom section of the strut is demolished, Shell 2 will be well on its way to destruction.
You mean that Shell 2 will actually sink?
Not immediately. There'll still be 5 struts left. But if Shell 1 loses a strut at the same time, it'll be a very different story. The big shell's structural integrity depends on a very exact balance. If both shells lose a strut each, the whole structure will tear itself apart under its own weight.
What do we do?
I have a sensor that can locate even those scentless C4s. It makes combined use of a neutron scintillator and a hydrogen bomb detector.
You brought that stuff with you?
Of course. I made the calibrations while I was in the pantry.
Does it work?
I just tested it, and it definitely responds. But the best I can do is a sound beacon, not the radar.
Sound?
The shorter the interval between beacons, the closer the target.
I get you.
There's another one in that pantry I was in. You can go back and get it.
It's all yours, Raiden.
I'm going to study it some more and see if the freezing process will work. Don't touch the other one until I say so.
Okay. I'll stand by until you radio in.
Yeah, thank you, Peter. Now we disposed of every C4 for the moment, but unfortunately it's not done yet because there are new different type of C4 created by Fatman, the other members of the Dead Cell, and unfortunately these C4 are without any cologne spray, the one that he uses. So we have to find the sound beacon that the one that I was talking about, Peter Stillman. He left it in the place where he was hiding while he was still lying about his leg. Yeah. But first I want to check something around here because I can get another cardboard box. Yes. I can get another cardboard if I remember correctly how to get it. Otherwise I'll just leave it here. I mean, I got plenty of cardboard boxes, even though sometimes they don't actually work. But I can do maybe if I can just go around here, yeah. Maybe I can, yeah. I just here, and we got the other cardboard box. So there's nothing else here left to do. I'll get to just stand and walk way to the place where Peter Stillman was hiding. Meanwhile, we got another second bullet, and once we are there, we take the sound beacon because we need to check for the other C4s without it. But I'm going to do this on the second part. Actually in the third part. I'm playing the second part here right now. Right now I'm going to save, so I'm going to call Rosemary.
What's up, Jack?
Yeah, I need to save. Thank you, Rose, for that. So, memory card, and let's save. There you go. It's completed.
I can't believe it. Stillman's prosthetic leg was all a big lie.
Don't be too hard on him, Rose.
But he's got no right to go around pretending he's got a prosthetic leg. That's an insult to people who really can't walk.
Everyone's got their own reasons. Sometimes you've got no choice but to lie.
You're right. I guess it is necessary sometimes.
Rose?
It's nothing. Well, see ya.
Does this imply that Rose is lying as well to Raiden? I don't like it. Well, we'll find out in the third part. From now on, the gameplay ends here. Alright guys, if you like it so far, if you want to see many other stuff about Metal Gear Solid 2 Sons of Liberty, just follow me on my Instagram page, name is I am Bushido, or you can follow me as well in my Twitter channel, name is I am Bushido as well. I'll just upload every part almost every week. Hope you guys saw my gameplay enjoyed so far, and I thank you so much for doing. Just tap some like, follow me, and I'll see you next time for more Metal Gear Solid 2 Sons of Liberty. Thank you again, and see you from Bushido. Peace.